fresh pasta of course. So without further ado, after looking at the ingredients you'll need, let's get into it. Oh, and let's try some new music. Start off by adding 150 grams of plain flour and 1 whole egg into the bowl of a food processor. Now, making sure that any potential YouTube audience can see it, turn the food processor on and let the ingredients combine. In the meantime, you can be dusting your work surface and your rolling pin with some more plain flour before tipping the pasta dough onto it. Now it's time to exercise your muscles and your patience as we combine the dough into one ball and knead it thoroughly. Should it start being too dry or flaky, then you just add some water from the tap, and if it starts getting too wet, just add some more flour, simple as. Cut the dough into balls, roll it out a little bit, and now it's time for the fun part, the pasta machine. You want to roll it out slowly, bringing the rollers one notch closer each time, and applying flour if anything starts to stick. Once the pasta's reached the right thickness, cut it in half with a knife and attach the tagliatelle cutter. Feed the square cut end through first, slowly, and you should end up with nice strands of tagliatelle. Put these to one side and rinse and repeat the whole process until all your pasta is cut. Start by finely chopping a hot chilli, keeping the seeds in for heat of course, and then we will grind some garlic up using this special plate to make it into a nice garlic paste, which we can then paint onto our ciabatta later. In the meantime, cut some tomatoes into quarters or eighths, that would be nice. And we can do what I said before, which is painting the ciabatta with our garlic. This will make a really nice garlic bread if you grill it with a bit of olive oil. And last but not least, the juice of 1 whole lime. With our ingredients prepared, it's time to start cooking, so we'll place the chilies in a frying pan and add some prawns once they've been cooking for a while. Now the next step is to drizzle some olive oil over the ciabatta like I said, so we'll do it over the pan, so if we miss it will just go into the pan. And then we'll put those under the grill, or broiler if you're American. For a bit of extra zest, we're going to add some freshly picked and chopped basil leaves, just directly into the pan. And now that delicious lime juice from earlier. And finally adding the tomatoes. Now this will be the last ingredient we add before 3 heaped tablespoons of low-fat creme fraiche. Now this will make it into a beautifully creamy but still healthy pasta. In the meantime, you'll have put on your pasta, just add it to some boiling water with some salt. It only takes 3 or 4 minutes to cook because it's fresh. Once it's done, drain the water away and add it to your sauce, mixing it to combine fully. And now it's time to plate up. Just grab some pasta with the tongs and add a bit of the topping, and you've got yourself a hearty and healthy meal. Now just restrain yourself for that one moment while we take some pretty shots of it, and then we can dive in. Once again, thanks for